Welcome to the 3-week F-word game, a game that you are guaranteed to win. My name is Clara. What do you win, you might ask? Well, my promise is if you play that you will win more joy, more energy, and more peace of mind. Pretty good winnings, yes? Who's heard of the brand Spanx? The founder is Sarah Blakely. And when she was a little girl, every day that she came home, her father would ask her where she had failed that day. And if she didn't have an answer for him, he was disappointed. And his expectation was that she would go out and she would try things and not let failing at them stop her from trying again the next day. Brilliant. So Sarah's relationship with failing, which basically means trying out our ideas, became positively correlated at a young age with two things. One, her father's love and approval, and two, acting on her creative instincts, whether they worked out or not, or got her where she hoped that they would. And she ended up building an empire, doing some pretty creative things along the way. So this F-word game that I'm inviting you to play is about getting in the habit of trying things, acting on our ideas, our creative instincts. So let's say you want a better job, not just another job or any job, but like one where you really fit and you can thrive. For the next 21 days, you'll do a combination of personal and tactical things, because when we feel good, we do more. So I'm going to share some examples and invite you to just notice any that feel uplifting to you or that match ideas that you already have. So personally, you might go journal, you might start journaling. You might go skydiving, frame a photograph, get a haircut, end a relationship. Share this challenge or something you've been thinking about, like note that. Tactically, you might tell some people that you're job seeking. You might send a fish tank to a colleague and ask for a referral. You might join a group that's affiliated with an organization that you want to work for. You might introduce yourself to someone that really feels like a stretch for you. The things that you're thinking about that are not mainstream stuff, follow those. Like, do the things that you're not sure if anyone else is doing them. Generational expectations, like educational systems, BS societal, cultural norms, somewhere along the way, these have influenced our relationship with failure and a few other things. We've been conditioned away from the parts of ourselves that love to explore and play and find out what might happen if I do that thing that I'm thinking about. You know, when I was filming this newsletter, I mean, I wasn't even doing a live version. I repeated some verbal stumbles. And this judgmental, critical part of me just woke up and, well, I don't know that it was ever asleep, honestly, but I immediately started to feel this shame and this disappointment. And then I thought, oh, maybe I shouldn't be doing these videos. What? It was subtle and it was fast, and I'm grateful that I have this black belt that I have to upkeep and keep getting again and again in my own inner critic. So I noticed, I took a breath, and here we are. Many of us have these harsh internal critics, and sometimes they take us out of our own game. It's part of the reason why so many people struggle with depression and they're aching for more joy in their lives. Not because they've got an inner critic, it's because it's so strong it takes them away from going for what they want. It takes them away from themselves. And 99% of the time, 99.9% of the time, like, these inner judgments are a reflection of other people's values, fears, and lost dreams. They're not ours. So let's pause for a moment. Allow a deep, slow breath. And imagine an empty ball in front of you. Now gather all the stuff, the values, the fears, the behaviors, the shoulds, everything that belongs to other people that's living in your body and your energy field. Invite it all to pour itself into the ball. Imagine it just leaving you and pouring into the ball. Just do this for a minute. And when you feel ready, whisper thank you to all of it and allow the ball to just float away until it's out of sight. Allow another deep, slow breath. Pause and notice the presence of some lightness. Trying out our ideas gets us unglued. It wakes up our confidence centers. It sparks life energy. Let's play our way to getting radically okay with doing things that we believe will get us closer to what we want without being attached to whether they do. Let's rustle around in the shadows and revive a dream that we parked there. Let's allow what we want to come to us in unexpected ways. Let's allow ourselves to go and do the things that we think of. Let the creative spark come back to life. Let's play. Let's be brave. Let's value our own opinions more than other people's. Let's take our failures more lightly. Let's keep going, and one day, that job that you really want will arrive. So play the game. You're invited to play the game. Learn to love the F word. Share your Fs with me if you'd like to. I'll see you in 3 weeks.